You have an actual Overlord here or a Marksman. Even Fire Badgers and Vulcans are on the menu. Not necessarily liking the Vulcans into this board, so I pick the Fire Badgers. They are better into Steel Balls. So far he has not done anything to defend against Phoenixes on this side. He was very well aware that I would sell, I assume. Or he counted on me selling. So he didn't really drop anything there. I am putting a level 3 Fire Basher there. I'm not sure if that is wise, honestly. That's a lot of commitment for a flank that should be easy to clean up with level 1 Fire Badgers. Yeah, so I decide to do the Phoenix thing again. If he doesn't learn, he's gotta feel it. Level on the Scorpion, so it should now be able to easily one-shot these steel balls. I guess it could do that before, maybe? Because of the attack upgrade, not entirely sure. So, nothing here to defend against these Phoenixes, so a tower debuff will come in relatively quickly. Meanwhile, these crawlers here, yeah, they still get cleaned up. I should really stop this. Tower falls. This has to be annoying to my opponent, to say the least. Wraith gets sniped. Some of the Wasps here had to intercept the Phoenixes. But the tower debuff has already done a significant amount of damage. That said, a tower debuff for my opponent is about to come in now. So it's not gonna be a huge steamroll like I expected. One Phoenix stays alive against the Wasps. My second tower is under pressure, but my opponent's second tower fell and I still have Fire Badgers left. Under the tower debuff, I managed to clean up my opponent's army, and he goes down to a scarily low amount of health. Because this is definitely 1, maybe 2 rounds off. So far, I have invested into 0 techs other than Replicate, so I'm not feeling all that spicy about getting EMP'd, or not that... I'm not that interested in defending against EMP, like, what am I going to do? One of my 3 packs of crawlers might get EMP'd. This is a lot more juicy here. I really should sell these crawlers. Or maybe reinforce this with more crawlers and just crawl out of the wazoo. That sounded real bad, honestly. Ah, who cares? Fire badges here, still a very important investment. I should probably sell those and put them like at the front. Or use that money on the front line. There is Vulcans here on the front line, and they now have range. I don't think that was there before. Both of us actually decide to also go into impact drill. So it's double tech crawlers into double tech crawlers. But I am definitely ahead on upgrades, and I'm fortified specialist, so should be in my favor. He finally decides to counter that Phoenix here. So it was a good thing I sold it. We're gonna see what happens here. Maybe I should have clicked Mech Rage. Would have been insane, but maybe I should have. I do instead decide to drop more Scorpions against the Vulcans and the Steel Balls. Alright, let's see. EMP hit, and not by only a little bit. It hit pretty freaking hard. However, this Scorpion is exposed. Can it? Yeah, it can fire 1 shot into this, but that is about all. One of the Vulcans actually turned around and prevented this. Meanwhile, I do have the crawlers here to stand in front of the tower. But the other tower got successfully pushed. And actually, I didn't have the power to stand here. Yeah, I get completely smashed here. My opponent is definitely getting back into this game, even though he has low health already. I just need 1 good tower snipe, but I'm looking at this board and I don't know how to snipe a tower here. But he does have stuff on in the front, so why should I not try at least and bomb it with a Rhino? Now, that's my thought process at least. My opponent, I think he went for the Sandworm. We'll see in a bit. Yeah, here's the Boom Rhino. This, I know it's pointless, but I kind of wanted to go forward and not get distracted by anything so that it can hopefully explode all of these steel balls. If I can explode all of these steel balls, I think I'm gonna win. Just to make sure that I can break them and the Vulcans, I do also pick double shot and range here. And put one more pack of fire badges in the way. This is the sandworm. It gets extra HP and has a significantly higher amount of damage than this unit. EMP on the Phoenixes to counter the Wraith's degen beam. I still haven't sold the crawlers here, so they are just feeding these wasps, honestly. Scorpions do their work. This did not accomplish a whole lot. It took the sandworm down to about half health, which I guess is respectable. That's 150k damage. The sandworm pushes ahead. Its armor is disabled. It finally dies, but that tower once again fell. The Wraith just pushed through. It is EMP'd, but it did do what it was meant to do. And under the tower debuff, under the second tower debuff, I get absolutely cleaned up. Oh, how unfortunate. How very unfortunate, but still an absolutely great game. So what do I do better next time? Well, first of all, sell this. It serves no actual purpose, or maybe drop some wasps of my own, clean up the opponent's wasps, and then push for a tower, but I don't think that would have been fast enough to make a difference in this match. I need to stop playing Explosive Rhino into ranged steel balls. Why do they have 100 range? Is it really that much? I think they have 40 base. Let me actually check that. Unit modification, steel ball. Steel balls have 45. Okay, so it actually works out. I think they thought they only had 40, so this is another 15. So that already makes it 60, and then with the range it's 100. The Rhino with only 48 meters is not gonna get to that. I had hoped it could, but that was an absolutely fat misplay on my part. I think it would have had a chance if I had placed it like here and pushed in there. It could have done some serious damage, destroyed this Vulcan, destroyed these steel balls. That might have done some good. At the same time, maybe here, but that would only have gotten the sandworm anyway, so it did only kill a bunch of crawlers and do a lot of damage to the sandworm that had a lot more HP. That was definitely a misplay on my part. Maybe I should have used it on this side. Hard to say. I guess in the end, Rhino just was not the play. I should have sold it and done something else with my money. Elite recruiting more Scorpions might have done good, but at the same time, the real problem was that I had nothing against these Wasps here. I should have gone into Mustangs. That might have done more good, but I'm not entirely sure. I think my biggest mistake was being unable to close the game out when I still had the chance. I didn't defend properly against the Overlord here. If I had, I think I would have had this game in the bag. But alas, you can't win every game. Even the best players in the world don't. So, thanks everybody for watching and listening. Hope you learned something from this too, and see you again next time.